A minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Sliding out of the pocket. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Wilson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Of 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
To Chris Carson.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for
you. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
By Shaquem Griffin. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That's the end of the first.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
It's 4th down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Carson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into type of play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Jason Myers.
And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Following following the delay. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Jackson from the shotgun. Caught right side and Snead. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Baltimore, Jackson. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant.
Jackson.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
On the keeper.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. And an incomplete pass.
It's a turnover.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They make a good bit of that yardage back as they're set up in much better shape now for 2nd and goal. Now Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Lockett. Incomplete.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw again is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Metcalf once again the target. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on 2nd and 2. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rolling to his right. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. It's a gain of 4 that time. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Calais Campbell able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin. And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Jackson's pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10. At their own
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Derek Wolfe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They go play action with Wilson. Derek Wolfe getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 7 yards.
Now here's Michael Dixon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at a 4th down now. Oh, they come after, and it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Jimmy Smith.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Well, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
at the 20-yard line.
Wilson wants to throw it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Derek Wolfe. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for 1st.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Jackson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.